Hey everyone. So the other day I was in Ulta and I came across this beautiful set of makeup brushes. They were so aesthetic. They literally called to me from the aisle. I went to them, I looked at them. I think what I loved most about them was the muted beige handle and just overall the color of these brushes. I don't know. I feel kind of silly going on and on about how beautiful these beige brushes were, because beige is such a basic color. It's so neutral. I've become, you know, that movie where she's like, my favorite color is light tan. I have become that person because honestly, I have just repainted my cabinets to be like a light tan beige. Essentially all I wear nowadays is like a neutral, and I'm finding that everywhere I look in life, my personal possessions are transitioning into being beige or cream or tan. Anyways, so I found these beige brushes that were so pretty. I wanted them, right? I wanted to treat myself. I was like, you know what? It's been a very long time since I've got new makeup brushes. I think I bought my current set before I got married. And I got married in 2019. So it's been a while since I've got new brushes. I was like, you know what? I deserve this. I'm gonna get these brushes. But they were $100 for a set. I think a 12-piece set, a couple face brushes and a couple eye brushes. And $100 on a set of brushes is $100 I can't spend on something else. And although I'm always down for a good treat yourself purchase, that was a really big treat, you know what I'm saying? And so I took a picture of them, which is like my new strategy for when I want something, but I'm trying to not be impulsive. I took a picture of it and I left. And like days went by and I could not stop thinking about these brushes. I was like, they're so pretty. I really want them. I was showing them to my husband, who was like, $100. No, he was like, why don't you just get some from Amazon? But I did look. I went on Amazon and I think I typed in beige makeup brushes, and you guys, like the first thing that popped up, I thought I was looking at the Ulta set, but they were on Amazon. And instead of $100, they were $38. And you know how Amazon things can be. Like sometimes it can be a horrible product. So I look at the reviews. It's got a strikingly high number of positive reviews. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order these because what's the harm? I'll order them. I'll see if I like them. If I don't like them, I'll return them and I'll just get myself the fancy set. Then they came in and I was like, wait, why don't I also get the fancy set and actually compare them side by side for you guys? Because if I was hesitant to spend $100 on a set of makeup brushes, you might be hesitant too. So we're gonna walk through this process together. I have both sets with me now and we are gonna look at them, unbox them, compare them side by side, and then I'm even gonna do a full face of makeup with the dupe set, the cheap Amazon set, just to see like how it holds up to actual use. And I'm hoping that I like the cheap set because I'd like to return the expensive one and kind of like save a little bit of money there. But I don't know yet. Literally, I'm about to open these boxes and go through this with you. So you get to be part of this journey with me. So let's start by opening up, and I'm gonna try my best to show you everything, but I'm on a low budget setup right now, so I've only got one camera. So I might be throwing in some B-roll later of like the box and everything in the box. But here is the Ulta set, the set that I found at Ulta, MXREL. M is for Morphe, which I love their eyeshadow palettes. I know that it's like technically a drugstore brand, but honestly, like it's good stuff, you guys. And this is essentially the color of the brushes. This box right here, and oh my goodness, isn't it pretty? Isn't this just a pretty neutral, very basic, very like beige mom vibes? I love it. And on the back, which I really appreciate about the packaging here, you have all of the brushes, kind of a photo of each. a handwritten note by this person, Ariel, who is I read the back, a celebrity makeup artist known for his signature look, stunning eyes, seamless blends, perfect lines. I don't know this person. They sound like they know what they're doing. And so if they've collaborated with Morphe on a set of makeup brushes, that's kind of exciting. So this is called the Signature Look 12-piece face and eye brush set. Now in Ulta, in the physical store itself, you could not buy one set. You could buy the set of face brushes and the set of eye brushes. You'd be buying 2 sets. But if you do go online to Ulta's website, that's where I found this. It's both sets together and they throw in a sponge. So we're gonna go ahead and open this box. And I'm gonna be very delicate this whole time because like I said, I'm kind of hoping to return this and have $60 to spend on something else. So inside the box, we have another box. I always appreciate a good box in a box moment. Very sturdy, like, I guess it's a cardboard, like paper type box. And again, embossed. I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. They have their little logo. It's cute, it's cute. They're so pretty. I know that sounds ridiculous, that like I'm in love with how pretty these brushes are, but they're so pretty. Like, look at this. And like, it makes sense. If you're doing your makeup, it's because you want to look or feel pretty. So like, why not have the tools you're using be pretty? These are super nice. Like, I want to save the money and keep the dupe set, but I really want this set. Look at this. Here we've got embossed again. Is it gonna, yeah, show you? A tapered end, which I think is pretty like cool looking, and each brush has a number, which I don't really know the point of that. Oh, I guess it's like if you're doing your makeup, like me, right? If I'm doing a makeup tutorial and I'm like, now I'm gonna pick up my A21 brush. I guess that's what the numbers are for. But if you're just doing your makeup like a normal person and not talking to a camera, you don't need these numbers. But this is a really pretty set. I don't know if I'm gonna take everything out of the box unless I do decide to keep it. But yeah, really pretty set. I feel like the quality, you know, is gonna be really good. I feel like we know that this is gonna be good. It's the Amazon set that we need to like figure out. I do want to show you, there is like one double-ended brush here. So it's got like a flat end and then a more bushy end. I don't know, really pretty set, and I just really like the color. I could go on and on about the color, and I know that's boring. I know that this is a boring color, but I have found beauty in simplicity lately, and this screams that. So I'm gonna slide this over, and now we are gonna open up, well, you guys caught me. I'd already opened it, but here's the box from Amazon. This is Jessup Beauty. Create unduplicated looks on a daily basis with the Makeup Lover Collection 2. And so I did tell you that this box came in first. So I did already open this box. And I'm sorry if that kind of takes away the magic of this moment right now, because I have opened this and I do know what they look like. But right now I'm able to compare the 2 sets side by side. But one thing I did want to say about this, even though the box was crushed from Amazon, I don't know if you can see that or if you care, each brush was packaged nicely. It was wrapped in like a cellophane film, and the fluffier brushes, like this one, had like a little net, I guess is the best word, just to keep all the bristles nicely in place while it shipped. So although, you know, this box isn't as impressive as the Morphe box, At the end of the day, the product got to my doorstep, wasn't damaged, was in fine condition, and you guys know that Amazon is very reliable as far as shipping goes. So no complaints about this packaging. If we were gonna score the two though, definitely the Morphe set wins on like first impressions, you know, by just the box and the packaging itself. But let's go ahead, and I am gonna take all of these out. And one thing I do want to mention, the cheaper set from Amazon is actually a 14-piece set, and the more expensive set, the Morphe set, is only 12 pieces. So I have 2 bonus brushes in here. And right off the bat, honestly, the similarities between these brushes is insane. Let me pull out that first Morphe brush again, and I'm just gonna hold them both up to you. Like if I were to turn them the other way and cover the logo, would you be able to tell which one was which? Let's try that. Ooh, this will be fun. Okay, I'm gonna find 2 brushes that I think are like exactly the same. Like I'm matching them up as far as like bristle size. Okay. And I'm gonna hold them so that way you cannot see the logo. All right. Let me hold it over here. No, because then my camera focuses on my face. Oh, I gave it away. Did you see the tapered edge? Okay, so this is the Morphe brush, but seriously, if I were to cover the logo and the ends, these brushes are very similar. The only other difference is the bristles themselves. The Morphe set has a darker bristle. Oh, that's the cheap one. Here's the Morphe set. This has the darker bristle. This one has a lighter bristle. But as far as like the feel and the softness and the density of the brushes, feels exactly the same, literally. Like I can't really find a difference between the 2 sets other than the slightest difference in the color. And that might be a big deal for you if you're like me and what grabbed you to begin with was the color of the brushes, right? So I'll grab the big ones again so that you can, I think you can kind of see, but I don't even know if it's gonna get picked up by the camera. Honestly, like with my light. But the Jessup, the Amazon brand, is a little bit more pinkish, and the Morphe brand is a little bit more like total neutral, or maybe even erring on the side of it. Might have like a green undertone. Can you? Yeah, you can see it. You can see it right here. So this one is Morphe. This one is Amazon. And you can kind of see that the Amazon one is a little bit brighter. It's a little bit pinker. And the Morphe one is more of like a true beige. But I really don't mind super light pink either. And frankly, like if you weren't holding it up to the Morphe, and if I just held this up and I said, hey, what color is my makeup brush? You'd be like, that's a beige makeup brush. You might say cream, but I don't think anybody would say pink. So it's not that these are pink brushes, but there's just a little bit of a color discrepancy between the 2 in that this does have a little bit more of a pink tone. But frankly, like based on looks alone, and that's kind of how I'm basing this because that was the whole point of me wanting these brushes, was the looks. Based on the looks, I'm happy with the set from Amazon. I mean, nothing for now is like striking me as, oh yeah, that's clearly cheaper. Like I can pull on the bristles and I'm not like losing anything. Now, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't know if there is like some official way to rate a makeup brush, but honestly, and I have said this in the one other makeup video I have made so far, it doesn't matter so much the tools that you're using as it does the way you're using them and like your technique. And I'm saying this from like an artistry perspective, because like in painting, drawing, watercolor, sculpture, whatever, any kind of like visual art, you can't really define, oh, you have to use this brush if you're gonna paint that tree. It's really not like that. At least I've never been like that. It's more about how you use it. And I feel like the same principle really does apply to makeup artistry. You, like, obviously, I don't think I would be using this for eyes, right? But like, let's just say they say that this is supposed to be the highlight brush and this is supposed to be your crease brush. Well, frankly, if you wanted to use this for your crease and you use it for your crease, okay, you know what I mean? So anyways, I can't speak to their function on that level because I'm a very, I guess, chill brush wielder when it comes to that stuff. But like on looks alone, I would definitely be happy with this cheap set from Amazon. So with that being said, say goodbye to the $100 set of pretty brushes. I'm gonna put them back in their box. I'm gonna take it back to Ulta. I'm gonna get my refund. Not gonna use them to do my makeup today. I'm not like big enough to be sponsored by anybody who is like, here, we'll send you this set to use and to test out. But if you want to help me get there, you could like this video if you want. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, okay? And we are gonna be using this brand new set of makeup brushes. Now, because the point of this video is not a tutorial, I'm gonna go through it quickly. When I edit this video, I'm gonna clip out a lot of the like long and drawn out steps, but I will still walk you through what I'm doing just in case it turns out amazing and you're like, I want to do the exact same thing. So I have already started with moisturizing my face. I just use a CeraVe Everyday Facial Cleanser Lotion. Feels great. I feel moisturized. And so now I'm just gonna go ahead in with concealer. Oh, and also this is the first time I will be doing my makeup not looking in a mirror. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I have my camera, I have my monitor right there. And so like, I'm literally, this is such a low budget operation. It's not even funny, but okay, my concealer, oh wait. I really believed I could do this at first, but like about to be putting this on my face, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, you can laugh with me over like how ridiculous I look if I do this wrong. This guy will be used for blending out my concealer. I was so focused on not having a mirror that I forgot I'm supposed to be thinking about how well the brushes are working. This is genuinely challenging. If you've ever watched a makeup video on YouTube where they're using whatever they're using, but in order to have a camera right in front of your face, you can't have a mirror behind your face. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Ah, this is how they do it. Okay, now my monitor is directly in front of me. Now the only thing is that this, you don't care. You don't care. You're here to watch a video about the makeup brushes, but I'm gonna talk to you about what it is like to do your makeup for a camera, because I always do it in front of the mirror, duh, but right now I don't have a mirror view. I'm actually seeing my left side be on my left side, and it's throwing me off. This beautiful brush right here is gonna be my foundation brush. Sorry, I'm smelling the brushes. They kind of smell good. I don't want to say that they've been like perfumed or anything, but they smell pleasant. It's not one of those situations where you take something out of a box and you're wondering which chemical bath they received last night. It's not like that. They smell good. I do feel like a hair on my face right now. I'm not gonna blame the brushes yet because it could be my hair. I will be 3 months postpartum tomorrow. Yay! And my baby's gonna turn 3 months old, and it's super exciting, and everything's going really well, and the newborn phase is over, and I'm back to normal life, and things are great, right? Except now my hair is falling out, which this is about the time it happened with my first kid. Still wasn't prepared. So if there is a hair on my face, I'm not gonna blame the brushes until I know it's the brushes, because it very well could be my own hair falling out of my scalp. I really am liking these brushes so far. And it was a head hair on my face. It was not a hair from the brush, so that's a good sign. Definitely want this to be my loose powder brush because it's nice and fluffy. It feels so luxurious to do your makeup with a brand new set of brushes. Like, there is no product that has been caked on, because I know you guys are not washing your makeup brushes regularly. I know you're not, because I am not. I've washed my makeup brushes, the current set that I have, that I've had since 2019. I think I've washed them like 4 times. But anyways, it's really nice to use a brand new set out of the box, because your skin is like, ah, they're clean. But no, seriously, it feels really nice. And then I want a finer brush. Okay. For my contour, oh, this one's kind of tough. What brush do I want to use? Because I really liked my current contour brush. It's this one, by the way. Oh, just so you can, like, here's how we've glown up, right? Look at this glow up. Like, this looks kind of cheap. I loved these at first, the brown. I was just dipping my toes into neutrals back in 2019, so I ordered this brown brush. But looking at it now, see, I really liked this one because it had a little bit of an angle to it. And none of these do, but I think I will use this one for contour. If you see me hesitating with my placement of these products, it's not because this is my first time doing makeup. I promise. It is purely the monitor thing. It really is. Because right now, I'm looking at a camera screen. I can't see. I'm losing hair. This right here is where I'm losing my postpartum hair. And I hate it. I feel so like self-conscious about this. Like, just to start off with, I have a big forehead. And now I'm losing hair around my forehead. Okay, I'm actually really liking this brush for contour. I almost like that it doesn't have an angle because it doesn't really matter which way I hold it. Blush brush. Who wants to be my blush brush? You want to be my blush brush. And we will go with this color right here. The look I'm going for today, by the way, is I want my husband to come home and worry for a minute that he forgot we had a date, but we don't have a date. You know what I'm saying? This is a no occasion mom makeup. Next up in my routine is typically my eyebrows, and I will not take this opportunity to talk to you about my eyebrows, but the next time I have to do them, I might. I recently tinted my eyebrows at home with henna, and they turned out really good. If you know me personally, you might be thinking, wait a second, that is not your natural eyebrow color. And you would be right, because my natural eyebrow color is, it's like such a light blonde, like this color pretty much, but like you can't even see the hairs. So anyways, very happy with this new tint. And for this specifically, I did buy like the finest angle brush I could find for my eyebrows. and it's working really well. So I actually don't think I'm gonna be using this one, but even if I would have stuck with the Morphe palette, the expensive one, I'd still be using this one because the Morphe palette didn't even have an angled brush in the kit. This one does. See it? Do you see it? But it's just, I'm gonna use this one for brows. Oh, guys, I have a mirror. Moving on to eyes, and I do want to say, I don't think I'm going to use all 14 brushes today that came in this set, just because, like, frankly, who uses 14 brushes for a makeup routine? I don't know. And if you do, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, let's talk. Explain that to me, because I'm sorry if I'm not narrating everything that I'm doing. Am I? I think I have been. I think I've been telling you, like, now I'm doing my blush. By the way, this is eyeshadow primer. I'm so bad at this because this is probably like the worst tutorial you've ever seen, but it's not a tutorial, so we're fine. All right, eyelids. I almost said eyelashes. Eyelids are primed. Who's gonna be my first volunteer? I love how I'm talking to these brushes like they're my new best friend. They kind of are. I really like them. We're gonna start with my crease, and I'm gonna use this guy. And color this one. Now that I have my mirror, I'm gonna use my mirror. Good dispersion of the pigment, which I guess is something that you would be looking for when you're testing out brushes. We don't have anything like just caked up in one spot and then not blending out. It's blending out nicely. And if you are having that problem, by the way, it might not be your brushes. You should use eyeshadow primer. If you're like, the minute you put the powder on your eyelid, it's like stuck in that one spot you started, you need eyeshadow primer. And maybe this set of brushes, because these are nice. I would say buy them. I would. If you have $40 and you want to know what it feels like to use a clean set of makeup brushes on your face for the first time in 5 years, buy these. Definitely. How's this looking? Oh, gotta blend it. See, I like Morphe. I'm not hating on Morphe. I love Morphe. Like all the eyeshadow palettes I regularly use are Morphe palettes, but I don't spend $100 on one palette. I spend like, is it 28 or 29 they usually go? Because I'm telling you, with the $60 that I'm saving, I sound like such a salesman right now. What would you buy if you had an extra $60? Let's say you had $100 of shopping money, spending money, and you almost bought the Morphe set, spent the whole thing in one go, and then you stumbled across this video, and instead you're gonna order the $38 set. What are you gonna buy with your extra $60? I wanna know. Leave in the comments. If you know me, you know my answer. Drop my brush. Might be plants. I'd buy a plant for 60 bucks. I sure would. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, and you're like, a plant? A $60 plant? What is this girl talking about? Well, you're in luck, because I think the next video I'm gonna make is an updated plant tour. You can watch my last one. It is exactly a year old, which is why I'm gonna do an updated one. And yeah, I really like plants. So with the money I have saved by switching my car insurance, by switching my brushes, I could buy a new plant. Oh, and here I am doing that thing. I have just done 3 colors on my eyes in one brush. I've used the one brush, and I was about to just go and do my highlight with the same brush. You know what, I'm going to, just to prove a point that it's really not all about the brushes. If you had one good brush for your eyes, that's really all you need, I guess. I don't know. I only know how to do makeup on my face, and maybe some people have less eyelid space to work with, and you might need a finer brush, and that's fine. But I have just done like almost my whole eye look with this one round guy right here, and I think it looks okay. I mean, it's just a simple casual look. Like, it's not like I'm going for anything dramatic, but the one brush is doing a pretty swell job. And then this was really pretty. Oh, you know what? I will use a smaller brush now. This will be nice to get under my eye. Ooh, let's use this tiny guy. Tiny guy is gonna get right here. Can you still see? Yes, you can. I will say up close, don't know if you can see it, but I am having a little bit of fallout, which is when the pigment kind of falls on your face. Again, I'm not gonna blame the brushes because that happens when you just have a lot of pigment. It's actually really nice to have this, dude. Okay. I think my shadows are done. Like I said, I'm not going for anything too drastic today. I'm just gonna be home. Hubby comes home in like 3 hours still, but let's highlight it up. Let's highlight it up before I do eyeliner and mascara, because that's not really a brush thing. This is another brush, new one that I picked up for highlight. It works well. Okay. That's it for brushes. I'm just gonna finish off the look now with my eyeliner and my mascara, and then I'll show you the final look. Thought I could do it without the mirror. Thought I could be cool. I can't be cool. So such a mood booster. Do your makeup for no reason sometimes. Just do it. Because one, kind of like a treat yourself pampering thing. And it's nice to be pampered, even if you're pampering yourself. 2, as your makeup gets done, you feel better and better. You know, you feel pretty. And if you're like me, and you're an idiot, and you get some mascara on your face, you can still be in a good mood because you've got these lovely new brushes. Let me make sure everything looks good before I sign off. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized? Look at this. Oh, well, it's not an exact match, but like my makeup brushes look so nice with my palette. They really do. Well, that is it for this video. Honestly, I am very happy with the cheaper set that I found on Amazon, saving myself $62 in total. And so if you appreciated this video, if this was helpful for you, please do let me know. I am very new to starting out this channel, don't even know what kind of content I'm gonna produce moving forward. So if you liked this, and if you like the makeup content, reviewing, finding a better deal, give this video a like. Also, let me know what you think. Would you have gone with the more expensive name brand set, or would you have been happy with saving a buck and getting a set from Amazon as well? And if you did save a buck, if you have $60 to spend, what would you buy? That's it for me. I'm gonna head out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.